Could not answer this specified transfer. Please double check. Oh. What does that mean? Is this working now? Well, I'm having a jolly good time trying to figure this out. When you said you were previous, what's happening now? Okay, I will do hello and hello, because I have nothing better to do. These are like green. What's that? I have this fancy program. I shouldn't have, but yeah. Okay, let's see. Now I gotta. What am I doing? Where am I? Who am I? It's a very good question. No, I don't want to know. Well, I should have tried this earlier. Let's check YouTube if it's doing anything helpful. Probably not, but oh, I am live. I am live on YouTube. Does that mean I am live on Instagram as well? I need to know. Is my sound on? Is my sound on TikTok? Can I try? Can I watch myself? I can. I have a mobile. I have a second mobile, don't I? Where's my second? Oh. Okay, hold on. Let's try this. I'm gonna check. Let's see. TikTok. I haven't used this phone in 3,000 years. For years and years. What's that? Oh, okay, got it. Oh, look. Ooh, I can see myself live. That is very uncomfortable. I don't love that. Okay. So, I'm live on... Obviously, I'm live on TikTok. That thing is on. Okay, let's check Instagram. Oh, let's swap. Let's do that one. Okay. Who am I following? No, go away. Use free ultra. Okay, sure. Not interested. LM. No. Okay, I'm not live here. Not now. Okay, well, we solved something, so. Okay. Let me try again. There you go. I'm gonna remove this. Okay, stop streaming. Let's see how that goes. Wait, what? I was live? Okay. Wait, that affects. Okay, whatever. We're gonna have like 3 different starts. Record vertical, backtrack. Okay, so let's see here. I'm still live. Am I still live? Ooh, I can double hear myself. Okay, don't like that. That's working. My other thing is not working. Let's see if... How do you see if someone's live on Instagram? I don't know. Since no one is around on the other places, I'm just going to, I don't know, not do it on Instagram. Well, Instagram is where I have all the followers. So maybe I should make an effort to get it right. But you know what? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna troubleshoot like we're in the apocalypse. We're just gonna stop streaming again on the other ones. Since you're all on Thingamajiggy, which is also known as TikTok, we'll just use that for now. I'll remove this one. Okay, shoot, boom. Now, let's try it again. And I think it's morning for people in the US, at least for some of you guys. Whereas for me, it is evening. It is 6:15. Still pretty light outside, and I have done nothing but writing today, which has been pretty nice. No, sorry, I have to also think as I'm talking, which is not the easiest thing for me. Whoopsie. Create output. Boom. Okay. Now we have that one. Why is it doing that? Okay, let's try it. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. I should probably have like some chill, like lo-fi music. I am live on Instagram as well. That didn't take 2,000 years, my friends. 2,000 years, honestly. Okay. So now I can take this down. What is that? That is Blender. That's what I promised we would do. What happens if I click there? Oh, okay. So now I can see all the comments. Right. I am live in all the places where I said I was going to be live. Tonya is here as well, and Stacey is here as well. You know, I prefer Instagram. I'm just gonna be honest about it. I prefer Instagram. I am also on YouTube, which, you know, why not? We'll see if my computer can handle. But oh, sorry, I messed you up already. If my computer can handle both. Streaming to like 3 places. TikTok wouldn't work with OBS, so I'm having like TikTok Studio up, I'm having OBS up, and I'm having Chrome up, which you know, like Chrome, it sucks because it's just it sucks a lot of memory. So let's see, I'm gonna have 3. I'm gonna do this. I'm trying to do it like this. At the middle I can be, what is that one? Having a moment. YouTube. And where's the other one? Where is... Oh, I can't have TikTok. Oh, no. That's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, it's back. And it's full. Okay, so we're sort of on the go. Now I just gotta sort out how to do TikTok. There you go. You know, this was a little bit more than I wanted. That comes thing out. Then come open. Okay. Close. I don't need this right now. What's that one saying? Okay. We're just gonna ignore YouTube. We'll take what we've got. Anyway, now we're here. And we're queer. I don't know, you're gonna have to tell me if I need to turn up my volume or not. For now, I'm just gonna keep it like this. And then let's just dig into it. I've been writing all day, so I have not done what I'm supposed to do, which is I'm supposed to prepare the cover, but I didn't do that. So we'll just kind of go from the start. TikTok won't let me adjust the scene, the lower bit, because I have to be live for a certain amount of times, minutes, whatever, I don't know, before they let me do it. So, yeah, boo. So you'll just see that. But I think Sarah. Hey Sarah, how's it going? I was almost gonna type hello, but obviously you can hear me. That's Sarah in the chat, who is like basically the one who taught me everything I know about writing. Well, you know, like later on, like the indie writing part situation. Oh no, don't find me on YouTube. There's nothing. Well, okay, there's a little bit of fun stuff on YouTube. Anyway, yeah, that's Sarah, my deved, my mentor, my friend. She writes really good post-apocalypse books as well. And her latest series, the Cascadia series. So what is it called? Bad fan. It's super queer, and I really love it. Yeah. Oh, you can hear me! Yay! I'm so glad to hear that. Hi, Megan. I'm really late starting this thing because I had to figure it out. It was really faffy and whatnot. But as I was saying, I've been writing all day today, so I didn't really. Well, I wrote until 3. I thought starting this at 3, like preparing from 3 o'clock until now would be enough, but there was a lot of things to figure out. Anyway, I wrote until 3. I finished the last bit of How We Survive, so it's going to my almost last bit. I have one more thing I need to fix because I realized, and Sarah, you'll know what I mean, but I realized that I was gonna have someone bite a dude before they, and I did. Well, one of my betas was like, Chris Oldfield. He also writes kind of post-apocalypse books, like end of the world books. Anyway, his books are really brutal. They're all like kill, murder. And he was like, he's trying to kill. First of all, he's trying to kill off this one character all the time. He's like leaving little notes, or you could kill this one. Oh, am I allowed to say that word? Unalive. Okay, you should unalive this one, or he'll be like, hey, you could interject more action here, and if you really want to push it, you can unalive this one. And so I messaged him today. I was like, dude, what is your thing about this dude? You're really trying to have him off. But anyway, it's super fun. So he suggested adding a bit more of that, which I did, and now I have to also add it towards the end to kind of like tie it all up. But that's the last thing I'm doing. And then it's going to be done, and I'm sending it to my editor tomorrow. So, maybe how do I do this? Sorry, I'm gonna say hi to everyone on TikTok as well. Oopsie. There's so many people. Not so many people, but it's just like I keep forgetting. I mean, how much am I gonna break out? I wanna say, and I think my betas will agree with me that I've been fairly gentle with this book. I think, I'm just getting you all to really enjoy it, I guess. Yeah. So I don't think I've been too, and I think Sarah can kind of back me up here. But I feel like I've been pretty good. I've been pretty nice. It's without being too spoilery, it's one of the people who is with Marianne, and he likes to blow things up. You'll know who that is. But I think I've been pretty nice in this one. I think but obviously that means just that later on it's gonna maybe get worse. I don't know. Is it? I mean, my best friend will still say stuff like, I'm still upset with you when we talk about it, because sometimes we talk a lot about it, about the writing part of it. So but I think I think obviously because it's a sequel, it's still like full of action and all of that stuff. But I think it's like nicer. I want to lure you in to a false sense of security. I don't know. But yeah, I've not yet decided what to do. So I'm just gonna do that. So I've been working. Oh yeah, okay. I've been working on. I bought a Mac recently because I bought a iPhone because I've been obviously Chris. I mean Sarah, I have totally learned from the best, which is looking at you. But I've also, what I love. I used to watch, which I can't really watch anymore because I get Karen vibes. But I used to love Smallville. Okay, that was my bread and butter when I was growing up. When I was a teenager, I loved. Okay, teenager. That is like such a big lie. I was not a teenager. I was like a full-on grown-ass adult. But yeah, that's the show that I used to really love watching. And I've learned everything I know about angst from Smallville. Love the angst of Smallville. However, these days, I feel like, I don't know, like I rewatched it not long ago because I needed a bit of inspiration for how we end. Just get that into that space of, the achy space. All right, they do that really well. That the push and pull between Clark and Lois. They do that really well, and so I kind of want to channel that. Yeah. So that's what I did. I haven't planned this at all. I genuinely should have probably done that, but I finished my book today, so beggars can't be choosy, right? But if you have any questions of the next book, you can ask me or Sarah. Sarah knows as well. So speaking of which, Sarah, how's it going with the next sections? Not sections, the next book, basically, is what I'm asking. Is that putting you on the spot? Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. So, I'm not sure this is what I want to do either. I don't really have an idea for... Well, my wife came up with a really good... tell you everything, really. You can ask me questions and I'll answer them to the best of my ability. What can I say that isn't too spoilery? I did an interview, not too long ago. I think it was 2 weeks ago. And it was really fun because it was like, oh yeah, tell me without telling me. But yeah, so what's that? Sarah smiley. But yeah, what am I doing with this? Yes, okay, so I was talking about this is gonna happen a lot. Sarah has experienced this when we've been on video calls where I just talk and then I would completely lose the red line. Is it called the red line? In Swedish we call it the red thread. I don't know what you say in English. The plot. But anyway, I was talking about the cover, and I was brainstorming with my wife, who's in the other room probably playing Coral Island. I was brainstorming with Jess. I was saying, I have no idea what to do with the cover. And she had a really good idea. She had a really cool idea of... now I have to think. Through line. That's the thing. Oh, Jess is also Jessie 2CV. 2CV. That's a really difficult word to say. That letter V is really difficult because they teach us in school that W is w. Everything in English is what, where, was, and then suddenly you have a V that is essentially the same. It's really the V and the W is pronounced the same way. And so when I get a V in English, I get really thrown by it. And I forget that it's not W. So Jessie 2CV is my wife, and she's also a beta reader. So she can actually confirm that the dog never dies. And I do market it like that because I hate the idea of dogs dying. Sarah, I'm looking at you right now. I also heard from Courtney that I'll get back to the cover in a minute, okay? This is gonna happen a lot. I told you this is gonna happen a lot. I also heard from Courtney that you told her early in her career to never off a dog. You trial and what's it called? Experimented for all of us. Anyway, back to the cover. So just had a really good idea that why don't you have the first, because like the front cover as a, you know, like how we end, so it's Jake and Liv, and on the back cover it's Marian and Dejang, which by the way is pronounced Dejang. My big brother asked me, is this called Die Young? Which, you know, it makes sense. It was really funny. I like that. Wait, are you Danish? That's fun. So we're almost neighbors if you're Danish. Which would explain why we usually talk like on a normal time for me. Because you're kind of here. Ja, far kan du ikke læse min side? My wife loves Brun. Oh, her mom and dad used to watch it all the time. All the time. It sounds like it's been on like for a really long time. But the whole series. Anyway, back to the cover and talking about the cover. So yeah, she came up with a really cool idea. So the front will be Jake and Liv, and the back will be Marianne and Dejang, which I think is super cool. I already have like a thingy made, but I don't want to use it. I don't want to use it again. I used it for my limited edition book that I was gonna make with have printed with Book Vault, but it was just like really iffy on the whole. I don't know if I want to stretch this or if I want to maybe actually, you know what, I'm gonna add some cuts to this, not too many, but just like so we can do something fun with it. Oh, oopsie. No, I don't want to do a, what's that? Stop. Okay. I want to do a vote or a poll. Hi. Oh yeah, Dejang is Sarah's favorite character. Let me see if I can open this thing. So, let's see. I don't want to do that. Can I get to my thing without like revealing too much of my entire? Let's see here. Models. Humans. There is a human. Alright. So we'll put him. The cameras. We'll see how this ends up being. Like I said, my computer is a potato computer. It shouldn't be, but it is. I don't know why. My wife is currently studying some computery stuff, and she's going to figure it out for me. This dude is not naked, by the way, so Instagram and TikTok do not get all. Oh wait. You know what? I don't want to get in trouble. Let's just, because I can just see them going, hey, that's not what you're supposed to have. We'll do this. Like so. Yeah, if One of your favorites. How many favorites do you have? Okay, if you have to pick one, which one is your favorite? Okay, this is a question for everyone who's read How We End and who's interested in how we survive. If you have to pick one character, if you could save one character, who would it be? Only save one, and you cannot bring anyone back from the dead. From the dead? From death. From the dead. Yeah. I want to go with that. I'm going to do scale, but not on height. And then I'm going to set it. So let's say this person is 180. It's a tall person. Oh, that's... Oh. Okay. So the trick about 3D is... Well, if you want it to be photorealistic, you should technically model everything in real life measurements. But it can also like really slow down your computer. But for now, okay, we'll stick with it. We'll make. But that means this is gonna go real big. So we're just gonna go into that one. I have been using a Mac for too long. I don't know how to use a thingy anymore. But see, I don't want to do that. Okay, so. Alright. Oh, okay. Well, yes, I promise that Karma will never be unalive. Noah, really? And hi, Noribo, Kimberly? I don't know if I'm allowed to say it. I'm going to say it anyway, because it's like on your profile. Okay, so Noah, someone's rooting for Noah. Who else have we got? The dog is a promise. Like the dog, I had this conversation when I was interviewed by Tonya Reid Smut. The dog will never die because animals are not affected by the virus. That's not a spoiler. It's just how it is. Liv, love that someone is rooting for Liv. Of course, Jake, but I think it's safe. No, another one for Noah. Oh my goodness. Wow, I did not expect that. I did not expect Noah to be as well liked as he is. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go into this camera. Oops. I need to change the view on this camera. I don't like how it's doing. Also, Sarah, thank you for letting me post in your group yesterday. I was like in a pickle because I've been spending the whole day writing. I'm gonna do it that way. I'm gonna do it that way. Let's do it that way. Oh, no. No. The camera, my friend. The camera. Oh, there you go. Okay. I picked the wrong thing. Oh, we don't want to tilt it too much because then some people can get like vertigo almost. By some people, I mean, I mean, Jess. Noah, Jake, I think mostly because I'm not. Oh, Jake Olive. That's a nice one. Ange, you want to save Ange? Yeah, they totally would. Two idiots in love, right? So I'm thinking like the front. The front. I've not really thought about. I think we're gonna do. You know what? We'll just wing it. That's what we usually do. Buildings. Catalog. I have no buildings in this. Ooh. So many buildings. Saran just knows everything as well. You know what? I might just open up this other thing so to make it easier for both of us. Both of us. All of us. I know. It's updating. And it requires me to log in, which I don't like because I don't remember my login. You know, I already need therapy, so maybe that won't happen. I make no promises. I make no promises. Yeah, last time I wrote this book, the first book, and I've said this before, I think I had like writer's block for a year because I couldn't decide who to off. And then, you know, now that you got Jess in the chat, you can all just thank Jess for Frances, because she's the one who created her. She said, you need to find some more people to off. And she offered up Frances because her middle name is Frances. So she even named her after herself, which is, you know, a new level of... Yeah. You know, there was this really good TV show a while back that was called Go On with Matthew Perry, about being in group therapy, and it genuinely made me want to go to group therapy. I felt like that was like that, yeah. Okay. Oh shit! Oh, sorry. I would never take notes. I would never take notes of who's the most popular. Yeah. That's Frances was all Jess. Oh. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to save this. Save this, okay. No, I don't want unlimited. Go away. I'm just have to close this for a minute, and you're gonna have to. I don't know what's gonna happen. I did say save. You might not see anything. Oh, are you seeing anything? Oh, well, okay. You're seeing the last thing of it. Okay. Oopsie. That's like my favorite word. Oopsie. Alright, almost there. Oopsie. Again. There you go. Alright, we're back. Might be a bit of a thingamajig. There you go. So, we're back. Sort of. Oh, you hate Noah. He's such an awful person, isn't he? No, I love him. He's maybe my favorite. My assets. Okay. Alright. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, I'll do it. Did I click OK? Okay. So. And thank you. Yeah, I do make my own covers. In that case, my favorite character is the zombies. Yeah, it is. Okay, if you could sacrifice one character, one for the many, who would go? I have to think on that one. Oh no, Noribo was joking because Jess said that I'm taking notes, and Kimberly Noribo really wants to save Noah. Okay, now we're back. Let's see. And so let's just build out. What I'm thinking here is boobity booba, beebity boo. Okay, let's see if this works. What I'm thinking is, okay. What I'm thinking is just getting some of the most important buildings in there, just to like block out the scene. That's what I like to do. Oh. Hello. Ooh. Kids. There you go. Okay. Filters. Oh, they have so many. So I use this thing called Kitbash when I create my covers, because they have already finished models, so it just speeds up the flow really well, really good. Because there's no point in me sitting modeling a house for like 30 minutes when there are already models of it. That's just a waste of time. It's not efficient. And it's got, because if I have to model it, I also have to do the textures. I have to paint it, blah, blah, blah. And then you have to find the textures online, and it's just, and UV unwrap it, and all those things. It's just like not efficient workflow. So what I'm gonna be doing is just use these things that I have. I bought a pack for London because I think it's gonna work really well. It did work really well for the special edition. But I hope they had the Ferris wheel. Is that what it's called? The one that falls into the water that has fallen into the water in the first one. But they didn't have it in this pack, which is a little bit upsetting, because they had it in the picture that they showed. So I was like, you know what, that's a little bit cheaty. But it is what it is. So, like I said, my computer is a potato computer. Shouldn't be, because it's got a is it RTX 3070 Ti? So it should be like really good, but it's not, and it's really frustrating. But anyway, let's apocalypsify London. What house do I wanna? Set up software. Blender. I thought this was done. 4.5. Nope. Well, I should have done this before as well. Yeah, you and Noribot are Team Noah. Arthur, isn't it RTA? What's it? It's just an R. 3070, whatever. Yeah, it's almost. But it still should be better than it is. It's like struggling with a lot of things that I shouldn't be struggling with. Okay. Come on, little thing. Blender. 4.5. Oh. Select application file. Okay, I can do that. Oh god, I have so many versions of Blender. Well, I want it. Okay. You know, you're hearing my bloom. I haven't done anything. I bought it in a shop and was like, send it to me. Well, my wife bought it for me for my birthday, and she was like, send it to him, and it came, and yeah, turn it. I didn't know. Why would I turn my computer on and off? You know, I also bought. Oh, I was talking about this earlier, and I forgot. I also bought an iPhone because I saw Chris, who is trying to off one of the characters. I saw his videos, and the iPhone camera is like so good, and I'm like an Android for life person, and so I was really annoyed because I was like, oh man, that video looks really good, and the photos look really good, and it's just like, and he said like, yeah, it's just like a one button, you just press this one thing and it's like done, you don't even have to do anything. And I was like, with everything I do, I want to save as much time as possible, and so I was like, oh, that sounds good. You know, my computer does not want to oh, this tiny little X. Okay, so anyway, so I decided, because I needed a new phone, that I was gonna go with an iPhone because it will, you know, quickify my workflow, and yeah, just be making what you would call it marketing easier. So I got it, and then I was like, well, since I have it, maybe I should have, because I needed a new laptop as well. So I was like, maybe I should look into a Mac, because I was really enjoying iPhone, and I thought maybe if I, you know, have a Mac and iPhone and work it. And I'm so annoyed because it's so good. It is so good. Like, the sync between Mac, Apple, and PC and Android. It's just like you can't even compare it. And I'm annoyed at how good it is. Like half the time I'll just be like really angry that it's this good. But you know. Okay, let's see if I can finally get this. Oopsie. Like I said, that's like one of my favorite words. Why do I need to download it again? Oopsie. Oh. What do you not work with? Whatever, it's fine. No to my Apple ness, or no to something else? They really did. No, okay, so I'm still a gamer, so I still need my PC for things, like, cause I can't. Why is there like a little thing? I was just gonna go. Never mind. Yeah, I'm still a gamer, so I still need a PC for like the good stuff, which is gaming. Is there any other gamers in here? I love I hate that I love Apple. Like, I hate it. It's so annoying. I'm very upset. Could not locate your 3D software. You know what? I'm gonna scream. That would be no. Oh, that isn't. You know what? Should we cheat? Should we go the easy way? I'll do that. Let's see if I can open this without my computer combusting. We shall see. It's gonna be like, am I still streaming? I am. Okay. Yeah, don't get a Mac if you want to like play games. That's just not how that's gonna work. It's not gonna work out well because there's hardly any games for Apples. Well, there are, but like I installed. I have this lo-fi music game for when I write, and I downloaded Steam for my new Apple, and then I was gonna install it, and it was like, yeah, this is not available for your computer. I was like, oh, great. That's one thing I use. So I think I'm gonna work on this. I think I'm gonna use this one, but because the Apocalypse hasn't been this long, we can't really go with this one. I really like that it's overgrown and that it's all like, you know, long after. But we are not going to be able to use it. So, because it's not gone that long. So what we're going to do, what I'm going to do, I'm trying to somehow make this feel like it could be 3 months after, and not, this looks like it's many years after. So, ooh, I don't want that. That's not what I want. Oopsie. Stop it. How do I see now? I've been. Aha. Okay, so. Jess is letting Linux. So less grass, I guess. What happens if I do? Ooh. Okay. Well, we want some. Don't want the. I mean, we can still have flowers and stuff, right? I need a clay render and not material preview. I think the trees might be too many though. I think there's too many trees in this. So, let's see which trees we're gonna remove. We're gonna remove. I didn't mean to do that. I'll do this again. Okay, let's do that. Probably remove that one. Yeah. Probably remove that one. I do like that one. Maybe this one. Maybe this one. Possibly without this one. Yeah, let's try without that one. We can always bring it back in, or just like duplicate the other ones. Maybe we could just have it like this. Maybe we could just move this a little bit, like so. So what's everyone doing for this weekend? Do you have any plans? My plan tomorrow is to fix the last bit, the last little tweak. Send it to my editor. I might play a little bit of Coral Island, but then I'm gonna continue on working on, and I'm super excited to be working on The Wishing Well. Like, I've been wanting to throw this other script just out the window. Just go, be done. Well, unfortunately, that's not how it works, so I had to finish it. But you know, I'm happy that it's done. I'm contemplating whether we should remove these. Should remove those houses. That could be. And then have it like, maybe we'll do the this is for the back, so this needs to be Marion and De Jong's situation. So we could do it that we remove these bits, and then we do the container wall. That could be cool. Yeah. But we have to remove the plane. I think we need to remove the plane. Yeah. Should we do a bridge? We could do a bridge. No, we're keeping the shard. That's not very London-y. Everyone will know what it is. Okay. Do I have any containers, or should I just build one? We'll just build one. Okay. That's fine. We can do that. So that means we will take all of these. I want it here. There you go. Building mate. Okay. There's a tiny little thing left, but we can live with it. So I'm hoping How We Survive will be out. Why does it keep doing that? I really don't like that. We have neighbors, by the way, in case you hear a screaming child. It is not ours, it is the neighbors. So how big is a container usually? Why is this one being weird? Ah, there you go. That's why it's being weird. How big is this one? Item 1 meter. It's definitely taller than 1 meter. I'm gonna say that it's like 2 meters. Location rotation, that's fine. 2? Is a container 2 meters tall? Do we need to do research? Oh, I don't like doing research. Sarah knows this. She has to go, okay, so this wouldn't actually work because, and I'm like, oh. I've been using Mac so much, I'm trying to Alt-T things instead of Control-T it. Shipping container. Shipping container dimensions. Who knew? So let's see. What does it say? Oh yeah, okay. It's what is it in feet? Nobody likes feet. 259. There you go. And then we'll do it. The length should be 6.6. 6.06, and then the width should be 2.20. I feel like this. So what I didn't do with this scene clearly is do it in Real world scale. Good background sounds for apocalypse will never work, I guess. Oh yeah, the screaming child. I thought it was just for Yes, I did. I paid them to do this on purpose. I wish. No. I really... Okay, so look, I didn't do this one in real life scale. Because, like, this container is... So that's a little bit immersion breaking, but you guys are gonna have to survive. You know what? Let's undo that. Let's have a like, so, you know what, okay. $12 for you guys. Z90, there you go. Because I think that, what part of the thing can you see? Oh, okay, you're seeing that bit. Okay, that's fine. What does the container actually look like? Look like. Shipping container. Oh, look at a shipping container. Oh, it's got little ridges, doesn't it? We'll do it from the side as well. We'll do it from the side. It's gonna like be... What? What's this? Oh, boink. What am I being? Okay, there you go. Is it? Okay. Apparently, when you stream on TikTok, you have to, like, I don't know, do something. Anyway, that was unpleasant in my ear. Oh wait, does it have to be up for me to... Okay, so... Okay, so it's got little grooves. I can work with that. Huh? Oh, okay. What? So, bump. Is that what I want to do? Might not be what I want to do. You know what I want to do? I just want to... Because they're going to be from that side, so it doesn't have to... Okay, we're going to do this. Okay. Okay, it doesn't really matter what I do there. Okay. Can I? Okay, over there. No, I'm right. That was the TikTok thing. Hello, it's Elm speaking. No, it was a TikTok thing. It was like, apparently you have to, like, after a while slide a puzzle thing to, I don't know, prove that you're alive. And I didn't see that because I wasn't looking at it. So yeah. Oh, I don't like that. Control A. All transforms. Go in there. Will I do it right this time? No. Ah, now. Perfect. Like so. Like so. Bring it up so you can see it if you want to see it. I don't know. We're building a container because we're going to do a container wall. And then this one. Let me think on this. This might not be my cleverest ideas ever. You know, never mind. We'll wing it. What does it look like? Okay, we'll just have some birds. You know what? Like so. So Stacy. No, I'm not popular enough to get caught. Let's see what is this? Okay, I shouldn't have done that. No, we're gonna redo. Okay, there you go. Meh. Okay, we're gonna do it like this. Like so. Yes. Okay, now we're talking. Yeah, this is much better. Yeah. I'm going here. Boom, boom. Okay, to there. Yep. Haha. Yes. There you go. And now we're gonna extrude it. Oopsie. Okay, we extruded. We extruded it. Yes. Wow. You know what? I don't remember how to do that, so we're just gonna. That's Y. So scale it on Y. Yeah. And then we scale it on X. Oh, let's not get too carried away. There you go. This'll work. It's not, you know, it's not gonna be the like real life situation, but we'll all survive, right? I'm trying to make just a fake container. Stacy, I was like mid saying something, wasn't I, to you? Are you still on the BookCon? Is that what's happening? I feel like this is like not my best work, but whatever. Whatever, Trevor. Why? Okay. Just gonna slide it that way a bit. I hope. Yep. And then we're going into 2. You know what we could do? Instead of like doing life difficult for myself, I'm just gonna do that. And then we'll add a little modifier. Okay, so I haven't used this in forever. We're gonna bevel it. Yes. Do 3 segments, and then we'll knock this down a bit like so. There you go. Now we have a really shitty God, I'm so dark. I'm like disappearing into the thing. We have a really shitty container, which was the aim of this one. There you go. I'm gonna say hello because I'm nice like that. Oh, go away. Okay, there you go. Boom. Boink. And now you know it's obviously too big. So we're just gonna. Whoopsie. Why is it doing that? Okay. Let's do that. Bring it up there. The origin. Okay. Now, if I could only remember how to do that. How did I do that again? Oh, you know what? Zoink. Boink. Pull that back. Make it smaller. Okay. So let's pretend what this just do. Here's a little phone boot. What are you currently working on, Stacy? I know you also write post end of the world stuff. Fill us in. Tell us all about it. Oh, that's my dog. He's trying to get in. I can hear you in there, Dad. UK phone. Boop. Height. It is 2.44 meters tall. And the other thing that I was doing was what, 259, so it should just be a little bit taller than that. Haha. Look at me. And pull that one forwards. I'm gonna do that. No, what we can do. Oh, I can't do that with you. Okay. I don't know what you can actually see, so I'm gonna do this. So so it should be just a little bit taller than that. I can see what you're seeing now. 44 and that one was 59. Let's do it like that. That was good. Let's pretend that that's what we're doing. You know what? Because it's gonna be hiding it, we don't actually need to see it. So I'm gonna delete it, save some precious memory. My precious. Now we actually need to go back here into this. And we need to put some of this stuff back. So I know what I'm doing. Oh, now my computer is gonna lag. Okay, so I wasn't, okay, yeah. I wasn't completely wrong. Oh. Where did my thing go? Cube. Oh, it's right here. Oh. My cube is stuck with something else. Okay. Because it's behind this rubble, which is really nice actually. We can just lift it and pretend that there's something underneath, because you all know that there's not. We'll just hover in the air. Huh. Okay. Yeah, let's do like that. Like that. Like so. And then, because again, we want to save some friggin' memory, we'll add an array modifier. Boom. Yes. Although, you know what? That's not going to work out for me. Or will it? Would they be like right next to each other? Yeah, they would. Otherwise, they'd topple over. But the next row would be slightly adjusted. Yeah, okay. I can agree to that. But it wouldn't be like so, would it? This house would not be there, right? Oops. Rubble needs to come back. Oh yeah, Blender is wonderful. Blender is so good. You can animate in it and everything. So like I already have this scene. I have animated. Boing, boing, boing. I mean, now it's like all the stuff isn't in there, but I have birds and everything animated in it. It's super cool. I love it. And it's like free. It's completely free. Lots of studios are already using it, and a lot of studios are also like what do you call it, investing in it. Like I think Disney has invested in it, or was it, well, some sort of thing invested in it. So like here you can see here I have the birds, yeah, birdies, and they're just like, it looks really cool. So you can do so much in this like free program. Really easily, like you can use it with a really good computer, you can use it with a really shitty computer, everything in between. Speaking of which, Sarah, when are you gonna learn Le Blender? But yeah, definitely get Stacey's books and Sarah's books. If you're into post-apocalypse books, then yeah, definitely get them. Obviously, Stacey's is aliens, Sarah's is also zombies, which is really fun. What am I doing? I'm talking too much. That's story of my life. Okay, corner building. Oh no, I can't remember what was that. Okay. Which is that then? So no, let's just do this. See, I wouldn't want to be you. Gå försiktigt. Please don't, have any accidents. That would not be fun. You know what we'll do? Well, what is this? Okay, I think this entire thing. Yes. Let's move this this way. Okay, boom. But then they'd be like, if I can have fun on your errands, and yeah, thanks for the help with everything, my book, the debits, let me post, and you know, in your group, and yeah, just for being amazing. I love you. I'm very grateful. Okay, and then what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna Alt-D this one. Oh, I Alt-D'd the wrong one. So, yes, go buy Sarah's books, Stacey's books. What time is it where everyone is? Do we have any other writers in here, by the way? Whoopsie. Got rid of that. But this time, we're gonna... Ooh, we can offset them a bit, can't we? Wait, not that much. It's gonna... You know... No, not on that. Not on that. But maybe on this one. Yeah. It's a little detail. But it will make them look a little bit better. Ah, okay. Wait, so are you back from... Oh no. Was the con... Is the con in Texas then? Oh, well, we'll do a little bit of it here as well, like so. Basically, what I'm doing now is just like stupid little things that will make it feel a little bit more alive, like have them be a little bit uneven. I mean, obviously, the whole thing would topple if it was, but we're not going for real life realism. We're just going for visual aesthetics, and you know. If things look too clean, people would just like instantly clock that it's something not really right with it, which is not what we want. Manitoba? I don't know where that is. Oh, okay. Wait, so you drive all the way there and then back again? Or are you like done with it? Are you like completely done with the con? You know, my wife has moved my foot thing. Oh, my knee is dying. The reason you can't see exactly what I'm doing is because I set the thing. Maybe I should... You know what I can do? If I do this... Oh. Woohoo. Okay. I don't know. Okay, let me see if I can do it so you can actually see some fun stuff. See? Like I said, that is my favorite word. There you go. Now you can see a little bit closer what the hell I'm doing. But, there you go. And this will look a lot better when there's like color and shit on it. That looks awful right now. How many stacks did I say it was in my thing? You know, I actually... sorry. I do need this bit as well. So I can get an idea of what it looks like. What the actual cover is going to look. I think this is not going to work. Because I think I said they were stacked 7 in a row. If I'm going to do 7 in a row... Let's do this. Fix count. Can I... Right, we'll add another array modifier. I reckon we can do. But this time we're going to do it as 0 and on Z 1. Okay, so let's just see. There's like no point having it. And 4, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, look. That's what we'd be looking at, which is just not fun at all, is it? That would suck. This is gonna suck. Okay, this sucks. We're not doing that. Nope. Well, I just spent like time modeling something I'm not gonna be using. Huh, great. Oh, I hope the ball is a lot less than the other ball that we all heard of about. Let's hope people are more respectful. You know what I forgot? I was gonna have like, cause it's like celebrating 10,000 followers. I was gonna have this cute little disco ball that my nephews gave to me for gave us for Christmas. But yeah, I forgot about it because I was trying to get everything set up. Is it villains and vixens? Vixens and villains? The con? I think. I can't remember. Oh no. My wife has been in my chat. Oh, okay. Oh. Yes, villains and oh, I got it right. I'm proud of myself. So anyone else got anything fun going on this weekend? Also, Artemis, you really have me like craving some World of Warcraft. It's like really bad since we spoke. Does anybody play? I've already asked this and I forgot to check. But does anybody play games? Any games? Any games at all? Yeah, they do, don't they? That's the thing though, like I like the US has so many cons going, like because obviously US is really big. But also hello, excessively mad Shen on TikTok. But I feel like we don't have enough of them here. Oh, that's really good. I do like that. I mean, I don't think we should need it. Science about consent. But here we are. You know, I wished things... Yeah, I wished we didn't need that, but apparently we do. Which sucks. Because that was completely unhinged, wasn't it? The shard. I might just... Should I stick with this? But remove all of this, because... Yeah. Yeah. I might do that. I might just stick... Oh, a birdie. What's that? Oh, it's a bird. Is it a plane? Is it a bird? Actually, this time it is a bird. Ooh, that's so exciting. I love Hell. She did such an amazing job with the sneak peek of The Wishing Well. I forgot the name for a minute. Really, really liked how she voiced the characters. And I have a new one. She actually recorded another version for me, which I really love. Okay, so we haven't been in this apocalypse that long, so I don't think trees can grow out of the buildings just yet. Ooh, I should stick like a helicopter or something in these buildings though. That would be fun. Rowing workshop at the gym. That's impressive. Rowing workshop for a rowing marathon. Yeah, I'm super jealous, Stacy, that you got to meet her, because she's been so nice when she found out that I'm also Indonesian, and I'm right in an Indonesian FMC. She was like, oh, I'll totally do like snippets for you, and I hope that I'll be able to kickstart and fund the audiobook that way, so I can hire her for it, because that would be really nice, because I really, really just it would be really fun to work with fellow Indonesians on this project, because it's a really dear project to me. So that'd be really cool. Yeah, I think there's some like in obviously the UK, but they're usually quite expensive. UK is expensive. Um, but yeah, I didn't know they had it in Amsterdam. Oh, not Amsterdam, sorry, Netherlands. Maybe next year, if I'm prepared, I could go. Yeah, I do actually want to go. And I have some friends who wants to go as well. Like American friends. I don't know if you know Arnie B. Wright. She also she was like really pep going to a con here in the EU, which would be fun because then you could all like meet up somewhere. Yeah, and that's really fun because I know there's a lot of Indonesians in the Netherlands. When I went to Amsterdam, I was like blown away by how many like Indonesian restaurants there are. Like here we have one Indonesian restaurant where the city I live in, which is really disappointing because there used to be more. And obviously because I'm doing research, I wanted to know because it's one thing reading about food online and like, oh, it tastes like this, but you don't you have no concept of what that taste is. And so I really wanted to taste the flavors. I was really lucky to find the one that we have because she's such a lovely little lady. She took one look at me and she went, ah, Balinese, and I was like, oh, how'd you know? It was amazing. It was amazing. I loved it. And she's just like, I don't know, it's a surreal, amazing experience, to be honest. Oh my god, Artemis, I'm so glad you did because I have two more samples of Safi and Nai, and Hell actually got to pick because I asked her like, what do you want to like? Because I wanted to do it for my 10,000 follower celebration thing, and because she's doing like she's not even charging me. I tried to pay her, but she won't she won't let me. So I said, you get to pick whatever you want. Like I have everything from fun to flirty, banter, and also angsty ones. And she actually picked. She was like, I want to fight. I want to fight. So we picked a little bit of angsty one, and she did she did a good job with it. Very happy with it. Let's see if I can make myself less dark. Oh, look. There's light. There's light in my office. I usually like the dark. I sit here when I play D&D. Speaking of which, I have so many pretty dice. I know I said I was going to do the cover, but the thing is, my programs aren't working as they should, and I didn't have enough time to prepare because I was working all the way. There's a... I love angst. Okay, I love angst. It's like I feed on it. It's my bread and butter. I've said this to Sarah before. I don't know why I chose to write zombie apocalypse when angst is really where, like I said, my bread and butter. I should have been writing romance, right? But yes, I get to really dig into it. Obviously, there's angst and stuff in in a zombie apocalypse as well, but it's not the same as like the pining, the mutual pining, because like in a zombie apocalypse, the focus is always going to be like the apocalypse, like the zombies. Yes, there's obviously going to be love and relationships in a zombie apocalypse, but like you're still gonna have to really focus on surviving, right? And so you can't really go too hard into it. So I am really excited to be working on the Wishing Well. It's from, I don't know if you played what's it called, Bloomin' Rage. It's from the same people that did Life is Strange. I do play D&D, and I've even made references to it in How We Survive. We I haven't played for long. I think I've been playing for a year and a half. We play with Jess's cousin. He's GM, so we call it DM. I don't know. It's different for different people. But anyway, he's our DM, like the dungeon master, and he's so brilliant, and he loves D&D and stuff like that, and so he created his own kind of role-playing game, which was really fun, and we could play whatever we wanted to. And that time I played a cat, and it was just like whenever we play, it just like gets out of hand, and it's just like, yeah, it's hilarious. I love it. It's really fun. Right? Who wouldn't love a date like that? I mean, I think you can still make the. Obviously, you can. Oh my god! Speaking of romance in the apocalypse, I saw that. Is it Ali Hazelwood and something Herrera? They're all like big authors, but they're doing a Kickstarter right now for love in. There's like 8 different books by 8 different diverse authors. They've all written their own. How did you know it's a bard? No, am I that predictable? It is a bard, and his name is Zortharim Thunderfury, and he talks like this all the time. You can do it. Anyway, they're doing a Kickstarter, and it's already got like 8 million Swedish crowns, which is like, I think maybe it's more now, but when I last checked, it was like $800,000 after just a couple of days. So clearly you can do romance in the apocalypse, and people will read it. Maybe that's what I should have done, but at the time I didn't think about it. But I think I just want to, go into that a little bit more, like magic-y, angsty. I love a good, as you may have noticed with Marianne, I love a good amnesia type story. And so in this one, they spent this summer in 1990. Well, they spent 2 years together. The summer in 1994 when they met, and then the summer in 1995, where something happened. They don't know what it is, and they all split up for some reason. And then they meet 20 years later in a small town in Sophie's new hometown by accident. Everyone's just there by accident. They, it's like the world reconvenes. I don't know what you call it, but basically everyone ends up being there by mistake. And things combust, emotions, desires, and it's gonna be spicy, and yeah. I can't remember the name of the author, but there's a recently released romance called Zom Rom-Com. Oh yes, I've heard of that one. Yes. Love story subplots absolutely counts. But yeah, yeah. So, that's what I'm excited for. I'm really excited for that one. I've been working on it, because obviously I work part-time, and then I run my business. It sounds so, I don't know, Ponzi. I run my business. Basically, I write. 50%, more than 50%, because I work 50 part-time, and then I write the rest of the time. And so I've been like, my days have been really intense because I write in the morning when I drive. I don't write when I drive, but like I do the thinking, and I do I record when I drive the tube, and then I come home and I sit down and I try to get out How We Survive, and it's going to be really nice to it's going to be really nice to go into to to this world fully now, because I'm building like, it's kind of like the US, our world, but it's not. I mean, this is a made up town like Springwell. I have a made up island that she's from. She's obviously Indonesian, but I've made it so like it's almost like a Indonesian colony or Indonesian type. You know how like Denmark has Greenland and stuff like that. So it's gonna be like an island outside of like the US, somewhere kind of like a Pacific island type island, and it's like called Telenga. So I've gotten to really dig into it and really well build it. I'm so excited about it. And so like I'm excited for tomorrow because I get to write it, and I haven't been this excited in a long time. So yeah, I know being an author is a business, and it is a business, it's a brand, blah blah blah, but it's just I feel so like, I don't know, I'm not used to like, because when I grew up it was like, oh, you shouldn't think you're anything special, you should just like, you know, if you say you're good then you're bad, like so I don't know, it feels difficult to say like, oh yeah, I'm a business owner. And you know, when I say it, people at work are like, when they go, oh, so what's your business? I'm like, yeah, I write books. Oh, okay, well, how well is that going? They're so charming. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's difficult, like, especially when you follow an author, and like I have to like do a lot of marketing, which can sometimes be really tiring for my followers. But you know, it's kind of how I sell books. But remember how I told you about that Indonesian restaurant that I go to? I ended up following her. Because I was like, you know, I want to know when, because she was like, oh, you know, you have to come to our barbecues, because we do it when it's good weather on Saturdays. But I'll put up like a thing on Instagram. And so I followed her, and then she followed me back, and I was like, because like I think like when she followed me, my one post was like a cock edge core, come play, and stuff like that. So I was like, oh my god, why am I talking about this again? Sorry. Yes, so I try to keep like most of this, like most spoilers, like on the second slide. So I try to be more like, you know, less spoilery on the first slide, and then have everything on the second slide, because then I'm like, if she sees it, she might just like scroll by and not see it and be like, oh, big dick, or something like that. Oh, am I saying things I'm not allowed? In Sweden we don't have that thing. I don't know what it's like in Denmark or Amsterdam, but yes, we do have jantelagen. Oh, it's so annoying. What was I saying? I keep forgetting. Anyway, yes, we don't have that thing in Sweden. I don't think they have it in Denmark. I'm not sure about Netherlands, like where they blip out words, where there's like, you can't swear on TV and stuff. Like, Jess was so surprised when she got here, because we swear all the time. Everyone swears, even in professional situations. People will swear. I will like swear at my boss, for example, but her doctor swore at her, and she was like, not at her, in front of her. He was like, ah, fucking shit. She was, because she's British, right? And they're very like, no swearing in professional situations. Like when she got here and she was gonna go to a job interview, I had to tell her, babe, you're not going to a party. You're gonna just put on like regular clothes. You look like you're going to a party, like a fancy party. She was like so dressed up. Yeah, I thought that might be the case. I did have that kind of idea. So yeah, but so when I'm on, because I'm on TikTok as well, and TikTok is very, you know, special with the whole thing. Yeah, I don't know. So, but yeah. Well, except that text I got. But yeah, that was it. So, I think I'll post it probably tomorrow, because now we've done this, and yeah. So I'm not going to have time to post it tonight. I'm hoping this won't be enough to like, you know, count as me being active on Instagram. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I think, yeah, they don't swear in kids TV shows here. Um What is that? Is it called that in English, or what's it called in Danish? Which is funny because like a lot of times, Swedish and Danish people can understand each other. Well, I can understand writing a lot, but like if they talk too fast, then I'm a little bit. Oh, Norwegian easy, Dutch with Dutch writing can sometimes, like a lot of times I do recognize like the words. I'm sure that's the same for Artemis Goes, because all those languages are kind of similar in the words that they use. Yeah, okay. And lot. It's the same in Swedish, except from the first word. Gissa and lot, we'd say. I don't think we have that here. I have a lot of like. Okay, yeah. I mean, like if they're talking really fast, and they just swap to English. That's my child. My child is telling me time is up, Dad. I need my cuddles. Dutch people cuss a lot in English, and that seems to be more socially acceptable than cuss. Yeah, that's the same here. I think because like English is just English, so the words don't have as much meaning. But like if you say like the F word, but in Swedish, I guess I'd be like, what did you just say? But I think it's like that for every language. Like if you teach English people, for example, like swearing in a different country and not cunt, in a different language, it's always never gonna have that cultural connection. If you hear someone coughing, that's my wife. She's got asthma, so she's clearing her throat. Yeah, true. I can see that. But you're in Amsterdam, right? I'm imagining that correctly. You know what I'm gonna do? But yeah, so we're all about swearing now. I think that's another thing I like about indie books. You're allowed to swear in them. I like that about now, in particular, when I was starting to when I was doing fan fiction writing. It was considered so bad for swearing in in your books. It was like considered not like, whoopsie, proper practice, or like, I don't know what you call it. But yeah, I like that. That is much more. Everything is like much more open. Like the swearing, the smart. I remember like back in the days when smart you could only find it in fan fiction. Like or that one book that everyone's grandmother had, the really thick one about Neanderthal people. I don't remember. Like literally everyone's grandma had it. It's like this thick. Mammoth. Something about a mammoth? I don't remember. But that was like the only one I knew of. Ooh, and there was like another one that my classmate was like talking about. Like, it was really. But then I've heard later on that it's not that's my. Anyway, I do like it. That now it's like, it's easier to find because it's more open. People aren't so like, well, people, but like publishers and stuff aren't as, you know, restrictive with it, and it just like opens up for a lot more different books, which I think is really cool. But it is getting late, and I want to get some Coral Island in before and I'm also want to celebrate that I finished How We Survive by playing some Coral Island. I'm really happy you came here and spent some time with me. I'm really grateful. Thank you for being here. I had a really good time. And maybe I'll do another live sometime with a little bit more preparing. When I'm not crunching to get the book done. I really want to get it out before the end of 2025. So I've been really like crunching it lately. So yeah, it's been really lovely. Had a really great time, and I hope I'll see you next time. And don't forget to get Stacey's book. Stacey's awesome. Don't forget to get Sarah's books when you can. She's also fantastic. Thanks for being here tonight. Had a really good time. Bye. And it'll be really awkward if it doesn't stop. Oh, yes, I'm on TikTok as well. How do I stop it on TikTok? I just said goodbye to everyone else. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to stop this. Well, and live. Have I ended live? I'm still on.